All right, guys, what's going on? This is Tech with Obed here, and I just wanted to show you guys a speed test I was taking while on the highway, on my way to go pick up an item, and I did a speed test on AT&T, and their 5G Plus was showing, which is very rare. Don't really get any 5G Plus from AT&T. But this is essentially the speed test I got. I got 422 down and 45.1 on the up. Ping times were great. 19 millisecond ping, and the 257 load time. Um, the jitter was one. So phenomenal speed test right there from AT&T. And so the thing with AT&T, they're not doing fixed uh, wireless access, because they have no idea in terms of how they're going to monetize it. But in retrospect to that, I think AT&T needs to really get into the fixed wireless access space. Maybe not in the urban city core, but maybe in the suburban and the rural core in terms of building out fixed wireless access, because fiber is going to be a little bit harder to get into, and it'll be more expensive too. So I think in those parts, I think it would really make sense for AT&T to kind of get into the fixed wireless access side of things, and sort of run with that. And so I think AT&T will have the fastest network when it's all said and done. And I have all three carriers, guys, so I can say this with full confidence. AT&T will have the fastest network by far, when it's all said and done, because they won't have the fixed wireless access load on the network. And so I know Verizon's building out an actual network with the small cells, and oftentimes bringing the small cell to your home. And so I know Verizon's doing that. T-Mobile is using pretty much the capacity that's already available on the network. And so, as usage increases, the network will start to bog down. And so AT&T will probably have the least congested network by far out of the three major carriers. And so that's something I just really wanted to point out. And you guys can bet me on this all day long. Verizon is building a robust network, don't get me wrong. T-Mobile has a lot of spectrum, don't get me wrong, is on that as well. But when all said and done, AT&T will have the fastest 5G network by far, if not, and the largest network too, just to point out. And so that's really all I wanted to talk to you guys about. Let me know what you guys think about this. I think this will spark some debate in the comment section. I just want to know what you guys think. I think going into next year, I think things are going to start to accelerate. AT&T is going to really go big on that DoD and C-band in terms of the build out. I haven't really seen a lot of 5G plus from AT&T. Obviously the LTE is great, so I don't think there's any issues there. And so, but the thing with AT&T is they don't know how to monetize on the access capacity. So they spent probably over $40 billion on the C-band and the DoD stuff. And so, for them not to make a return on investment, that $40 billion is kind of being wasted, because you can't really increase the pricing on the wireless, because then T-Mobile's gonna benefit off of that and take customers. And so in a lot of cases, AT&T customers are probably going to get anywhere between what you see here and probably up to a gig or two. And so that's a lot for a cell phone. I don't think anybody needs all those speeds, but I think that's what AT&T is kind of put itself in. They're stuck in the pickle. How do we monetize off of this? Do we really go big on the fixed wireless access? Do we or do we wait and see what happens? Because AT&T can do the connected cars, and so they have the most share when it comes to that. And so I think AT&T should do that. But of course, not everybody's gonna have that. So I think the most fastest method for the return on investment would be the fixed wireless access. So likewise, again, I think this is going to spark some debate in the comment section down below. So let me know what you guys think about this. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel at Tech with Obed. And you can follow us on Twitter and on Instagram at Tech with Obed. Other than that, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. We out.